Yo. Okay. So I did semen retention for 960. I did semen retention for 962 days. And here's exactly what happened. First of all, just to start off, I'm in Bali right now. Right? 3 years ago I was in Ethiopia. I was overweight. I was chronically jacking off like maybe 6, 7 times a day, and I was constantly tired. Like I didn't have the energy to do anything. I couldn't work out. I couldn't, bro. All I would do is play Fortnite and watch shows like Teen Wolf and like bullshit, you know. But there was a point in my life where there was a war going on in Ethiopia, and my dad said, "Yo, you gotta move to the States." Bro, I was stressed out. Like I went and moved in my with my auntie. There was so much beef there because I didn't want to be there, and she was getting mad. All that was stress, but then that was the point where I promised myself I would never be at the mercy of anybody else's control again. So I decided, yo, there's no more of this. The first, I wouldn't even say the first week. The first 3-4 days was the hardest time. Like anything you see, you just go to your room, you take out your phone, you see the lotion, you're like, maybe this is too real. Maybe this is me being like, maybe this is not something I should talk about. But I was also, 20 kilos heavier than I am now. I was about 102 kg, bro. I had man boobs. I had hips like Shakira, bro. I was bald. Like, another thing people don't talk about is when you do semen retention, your hair grows like crazy, bro. My hair, this is not even as long as it could grow. It was down here, bro. I cut it. Your hair grows like crazy. Your skin. People say that you like keep your god energy, and that's like the realest thing. I promise you. And then 1 month in, I started seeing like crazy energy every single day when I woke up in the morning, right? And then I started implementing cold showers because now I was stronger. At least my willpower was 10 times stronger. I could tell myself to do whatever I wanted to do. I started working out once a day, then twice a day. Then I started like fully pursuing becoming a footballer again, and that was my dream since I was a little kid. I then pushed, and even my grades were better. I don't know. I just had more overall energy. So I finished high school with like a 3.5 maybe, and then I got into university. I got a full scholarship to go to Loyola Marymount. I went to Loyola Marymount, and 6 months in, I got a scholarship to go play football in Barcelona. So then I moved to Barcelona, and at this point, like my energy was still peak. Like I didn't have no rises falls. What like beating your does to you is it always makes you go down. Like you don't have energy, bro. But I was so productive. Like I finished all my schoolwork in 90 minutes. In 90 minutes in the morning, maybe less, 60 minutes in the morning. I did a deep work session. I got crazy into reading books. My skin, as you can see, like got super clear. And at like I think I finished my first semester in university with a 3.75, like almost perfect grades. And then when I went to Barcelona, energy was still peak. Energy was still through the roof. I cleaned up my diet. I don't know. If there's one thing you could do to improve your life, I wouldn't even say work out. I wouldn't even say wake up early. I would say first and foremost, the thing that kills most men is not cigarettes. It's not alcohol, bro. I could drink once or twice a week and be fine. I could smoke cigarettes once or twice a week and be fine. But jacking off, my nigga, you can't jack off one day a week and still be fine. Like that quickly becomes an addiction worse than anything else. So 2 years in, 8 pack, all the way down to the floor. Clean physique, mentally clean. My relationships even got better because I stopped feeling guilty, and then you stop feeling like resentment. You just get super like, I wish I could explain this, but you feel like you're more connected with God. You feel like God is here, and like you feel like more inclined to listen to his direction. Bro, if there's any one thing you could do, bro, is stop that shit, bro. 962 days. I want you to imagine like what could happen to your life. You can completely change. If that's just one thing. Like so many of my friends, I got them on this too, and their lives 180, bro. In shape, clear skin, Now, oh, another big thing, bro. You no longer get joy from sitting in the room, but now you get joy from, like, you understand, bro. The game is game. Like, you only get joy when you get with an actual girl. You don't. So your hunt, bro, Riz, I could Riz a board, bro. I could Riz like a whiteboard. I could Riz a table. And something you get more conscious of is food, bro. Look, this is just straight mangoes, pineapples. This is so good. And my taste buds could really taste it, bro. Life kind of feels dull when you're when you're doing that every day, bro. 5 times a day, life feels dull. You don't have the energy to. Even the food doesn't taste as good. I was eating 3 burgers a day. At 17, bro. 102 kg. I also grew like 3 inches. I was 6 foot. Now I'm 6'3". And then still I'm growing, bro. I grew an inch in the past couple months. Bro, if there's one thing I could recommend you, is stop beating your shit, bro. Subscribe for more shit like this. Because I'm going to keep doing challenges. And life's going to keep upgrading. And y'all going to see a future DDG. I swear to God. You're going to see me be one of the biggest streamers in the world. Traveling wherever I want to go. And just collabing with other niggas. And, you know what I mean? And it's all because God is here, bro. He's the center of my life. But I've found a way to build a connection with him. And this is the biggest thing you could do, bro. More than going to church, bro, it's faith and realizing God is in your body, my nigga. That's what you got to listen to. And when you listen to God, when you listen to the Holy Spirit that's telling you, don't do this shit. And the devil's telling you, do this shit. Nigga, you can hear the devil. Don't lie to me. I know you can't. When you listen to the Holy Spirit, everything works, bro. Fuck the logic. Fuck the, it's healthy, bro. It being healthy is the biggest scam in the world, bro. Like, I don't believe in all that conspiracy shit, like, where I feel like niggas are trying to, like, bring me down, but, nigga, if that shit is legal, somebody's trying to nerf you, bro. Whoever made a VPN is trying to nerf you, my nigga. Anyway, subscribe, reaction videos, everything coming up, bro. Only sauce, only sauce, only sauce. I want y'all to win with me. A lot of love.